You've asked, so here's my 2 pennies worth on the cryptocurrency Ethereum. I'm not looking at the fundamentals in this video, only the technical analysis. Hello, I'm Stephen Hode, trader and founder of the Stop Hunter. So before we can carry on, a risk warning for you to pay close attention to. The content in this video is not investment advice, so please seek the advice, help of financial professionals or financial advisors before investing and trading. And trading and investing involves a high degree of risk and your money is at risk, so be very careful. So with that out the way, let's get on with the analysis. You'll find with these chart of the day videos that I like to go through the same technical analysis process. That's a consistency through the analysis process. So first of all, I look at the line chart with a Fibonacci, see where some obvious levels are, then move on to the Heikin-Ashi and then on to the Renkos to finish off with a summary of potential targets, stop levels, and my overall opinion of where I think the asset is going. So let's not hang around and look at the first chart. It's a line chart, it's Ethereum, it's on a weekly basis. It's quite easy to see. We can see if we go back into 2020, the price was flat then started to pick up quite heavily all the way through to May of 2021 when we saw a big pull off. And I've overlaid Fibonacci onto the chart because I like to see quick easy levels to start with in the longer term, and really the one stands out at the moment is where its price has pulled back to, the psychological 2000 round number. We also had some resistance into the price around that in early 2021 and seems to be a key area. We've also got sort of like a sloppy head and shoulders pattern going on there in the much longer term. But is this a support zone for it to bounce back up? If it is, then 2485, we'll round it up to 2500, then 3100, then back to the highs maybe near the 4000. To the downside we've got 1570 to 1500, another key Fibonacci area, and then below that down to 1000. So it's interestingly poised at the moment. If you believe in the heads and shoulders type pattern and a bearish view, then there's a long way down, but the speed that this moves volatility wise, you could easily see those 4000s back again. So that's the line chart. So let's move on to some Heikin-Ashi analysis. So what are we looking at here? Well, it's the daily Heikin-Ashi chart for Ethereum. Prices provided by the Coinbase exchange there. Now, I've got some various tools on the chart, and again, these are going to be standard for all these videos on the daily chart view. And I've got a price box, I've got a 200 moving average, I've got the volume with a moving average on, I've got a RSI with a moving average, and I've got a regression indicator below that. So that's the standard box of tools. So let's look at some detail, and the chart goes back to the late part of 2020, early 21, where we can start seeing the rapid price increase up to the highs of 4000. Volume didn't really change that much. It spiked in various places as it sold off, but volume actually has sort of gone back to its longer term sort of average. The interesting thing there, 200 moving average, look, the price has been bouncing off that, so signifying potential support. Go back to the previous line chart, we saw 2000 being a key Fibonacci area. It's looking like it here, the box and the price is building around that as potential support. So that could mean an upside reversal. Currently though, we got a sell signal in the box, we got a sell signal with the RSI, and we've got a sell signal with the regression. So in the short term, it doesn't look like a buy yet, but it could be consolidating around the 2000 area. So watch out for that moving average and it breaking down or building support from there. Now onto my favourite chart, which is the Renko chart, and I've used quite an aggressive block size of 50 here, and it's sort of to give us enough daily trade opportunities, as well as factor in some of the volatility of the market. But because the market for Ethereum is quite volatile compared to other assets, I've actually used a wide looking Fibonacci to get my potential support and resistance zones and targets. I've got a Bollinger Band set quite wide for potential stop loss areas. That's what I use it for there. The orange lines you see are a breakout channel system, and then I've got an adapted DMI indicator below, which I look for crosses for buys and sell signals, and a regression indicator to try and marry that up. Also got on there a short-term moving average again that changes from blue to pink, pink to blue, depending on the direction, and that is also a useful indicator as to when to get into the trade, so helping with your timing there. So let's dig into some analysis. Again, we can see the lows at 1750 area, and it's been ranging, you know, within 1,000 points for a month or so. Not a great deal different to the other charts really in terms of analysis. We still got the short signals on there from the DMI and the regression. It's below the moving average, it's below the breakout system, so in the short term really it's still a sell, but we know the support zones being hit around that 2000 area, and the Fibonacci is going to give us some guide to the upside. We've talked around some key numbers in the other charts, but we got 2700 area here, then which is 38.2% line, then the other key one there 61.8 around 3300. We know our highs around the early 4000s, but if it can break the 4000s, the Fibonacci calculator tool here allows us to get some future perspective of where the price could go, and it's saying first stop around about the 5000 area, so a very interesting number. Like the round numbers Ethereum by the looks of it, but currently the Renko chart telling me sort of be wary, it's consolidating, price is coming off, not the right time to buy yet because the signals aren't there. It's all about timing I think with this, but you have to move fast because of the volatility. So there you go, let's summarize what we've looked at in this video. I'm afraid there's nothing exciting to report here as of yet from Ethereum. It's pretty neutral at the moment because in the short term we've got a lot of bearishness. We've got consolidation. The longer term's bullish. I think it's in a flux at the moment where it wants to go. It does have good potential upside, and we can see from the targets at the end there of a bullish trade, you know, if we're looking at 3300, 4300 with an aggressive stop, we got 2.7, 5.5 to 1 type trade, so good upside. And looking at the Heikin-Ashi numbers, well, we've got a mixed bag, and we've got to say at the moment weak bearish, and the same for the Renko overall, weak bearish, signals in the short term bearish, and some stop levels for you there for if you're either conservative or aggressive. So overall, not too much to get excited about. I think it's about timing with Ethereum. It is volatile, so it can move fast, but at the moment currently neutral, and I say just get ready for that move when it happens. So I hope you liked today's video, the chart of the day all around Ethereum, and that you can use some of that technical analysis in your own investing and trading. If you've liked or want to find out more about the technical analysis that I've used in here, I run lots of e-learning courses around the topic, and they'll be in the description below, and a link you can follow and check out. Also, if you want me to look at any particular market in the chart of the day series, let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. So if you've liked today's video, please hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons if you want to receive more content like this. So all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.